Hi Sunshine, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Chili's mukbang and I'm going to be doing my Q&A today. I know I did a poll and a lot of you guys voted on Taco Bell, but it was just, it's been a real long day today. The weather's terrible and my mind was just flustered and I just ended up getting Chili's. I haven't had Chili's, I don't think, on my channel, so I decided to do that instead. So I'm so sorry if that bothers you guys. I'll do a Taco Bell video soon. But yeah, so I have Chili's. I got the crispy chicken crispers. So they're like the extra crispy ones. I got, for my sides, I got a corn on the cob. It comes on a little stick here. And I got the loaded mashed potatoes, which they used to cost extra and they didn't. So they must have changed that, which I'm so excited about. Cool. I got some chips and I got some queso and I have salsa, and then I have these blossom petals, so it's just like the onion things, and this is avocado ranch. You guys, I'm so hungry, so I'm just gonna like start eating and answering your guys' questions. I have my my iPad over here that I'll be looking at to look at the questions. So if I'm looking over here a lot, that's why. I did get quite a few questions, and so I'm going to answer like the primary ones first that like everybody seems to ask. Which one is, how old am I? I'm 23. Where am I from? Massachusetts. You guys ask what I do for work. I work in the hospitality industry. Full-time, Monday through Friday. Because a lot of people think that, like, I just do YouTube. I don't. This is just, like, you know, like a side thing right now. Another big one I get is if I'm part of the LGBTQ community. Yes, I am. I'm trying to think of, like, ones that I see a lot of. I'm just gonna go through. I tried to mark them so that I would like catch them, you know. Oh, also, I cut my hair. You can't really tell because of how I'm sitting, but I cut my hair and I dyed it. I don't know if you can tell in this light, but it's like a purplish kind of color actually, which I like. I didn't expect it to be this color, but I'm not mad at it. I like it. So anyways, let's get into the Q&A. Okay. So I'm just going to look here. Yeah, someone asked, are you part of the LGBTQ community? Yes. What does my family think about my mukbang channel? I don't know if all of my family knows about my mukbang channel. I know that some of them do, because they've, you know, talked about it. I don't know if all of them have, though. Yeah, I mean, they seem to enjoy it. The ones that I know watch it. I got asked who do I trust the most? Which is a really hard question, honestly. Because I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. I have a really big, like, problem with trust. I don't trust many people, like, at all. So, I couldn't even really tell you, honestly, like, who I trust the most. What are my fears? I would say probably my biggest fear is, and I've talked about it before, but one of my biggest fears is dying and knowing that I didn't live the life I wanted to live. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do everything I wanted to do. That makes me worried and scared. And it really makes me want to, like, make sure that, you know. What the heck is this? It's, like, thick. This is supposed to be skillet queso. That don't look like skillet. It tastes like chili. What? What is this? There's no way that's queso. No. Does it look like queso? Or skillet queso? No. It looks like chili. Anyways. Yeah. I think that's my biggest fear is, like, when I die, I'm not going to be able to say that I did everything I wanted to do and I lived my, like, full best life. And I do worry about that. Favorite Netflix shows. I'm trying to think. Because there's some good ones. Well, people have asked me too what my favorite show is. The Office. I love that show more than anything in the world. I know people are like, oh, that's so basic. You guys, The Office holds such a special place in my heart. I don't care if people like judge me for it. Whatever. That show, I couldn't even tell you. I have a very strong connection with that show. Anyways, so The Office, when it was on, they took it off. What else do I watch on there? Dead to Me as Christina Applegate. Good Girls. I love Good Girls. I'm trying to think. My mind is like blanking. The Sinner, it used to be on Hulu, but now they put it on Netflix. And they have, the first season's the best one. I love the first season. If you're going to watch The Sinner, I highly recommend the first season. The other 2 seasons are good. There's 3 total. The other 2 are good, but the first one's the best. But yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. What do I find the most annoying in people? I think it's really annoying when people are very, like, just, like, super, like, condescending. Like, I can't stand people who just, like, always think that, like, they're right and they're perfect and, like, you know, like, they have clean hands. Everybody else is the problem. They do nothing wrong. Oh, I hate that. It just drives me crazy, like, that type of mentality. Like, I don't know. Yeah. That drives me nuts. Best fast food chain, according to me. The thing is, I like different things from different places, you know? So I don't know if I could pick, like, a best one. That's hard. I don't know. You guys, I'm the worst. I'm very indecisive. I have no idea. Do I have a sibling? Yes, I have 2 younger sisters, or 3, brother and sister. So I have 5. I have 5 siblings. I'm trying to go through as many as I can. Do I want to have kids? If so, how many? If I was going to have kids, I go back and forth, and I think I've talked about this. It's just, like, a really big responsibility that freaks me out. But yeah, I mean, most of the time I do. If I was to have a kid, I'd want to have probably 2. I would say 1, but, like, I don't want my kid to be lonely, and I feel like they would be if they were an only child, so I'll say 2. I wouldn't want more than that, because that would be a lot for me. This chicken's good. How many pets do I have? I just have 1. I have Pepe, my cat, who you've probably heard or seen. My favorite meal. Again, that's hard. I love Chinese food. Literally love it. I love Alfredo. And I love fried chicken. So, I have a few. Do I like pineapple on my pizza? Yes. I know. Some of you guys hate that. Some of you guys are cringing. But yes, I like it. I'm definitely team pineapple on pizza. Yep. Favorite movie. That's a hard one for me. Just because I'm trying to think. I have a couple that I really, really, really like. Why am I literally blanking on every movie I've ever seen in my life? I'll get back to that. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm like so hungry. I'm so like absorbed in the food. I'll come back to that. Ow. I'll come back to that, I promise. When is my birthday? December 29th. Am I engaged? No, I am not engaged. I'm trying to look. Have you ever had a mukbang that you didn't care for? I'm trying to think of anything that I've eaten that I didn't really like love. It's good. I don't know if I've ever eaten anything that I didn't like. Maybe the sushi one. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Definitely the sushi one. Because I do not like sushi. I try. I really do. I try to like it. I just can't. There's just something about it that's like, the texture's weird. The flavor's weird. I just can't. I can't with sushi and seafood. My favorite dessert item from a restaurant. Okay, so I have a couple like go-tos. If I'm at Applebee's, I always get the triple chocolate meltdown. So it's like a lava cake with ice cream. So good. If I'm trying to like remember everything that I get at every place. Chili's, I always get the it's actually in the other room because I didn't have room here. I get the skillet cookie if I go to Chili's. If I go to Friendly's, which I know that like Friendly's isn't technically like something just local to me. I know that they have them, but I feel like they're not that popular, at least. I don't like see people talk about them. I always get the birthday cake frenzy there, always. So like every place that I go to has like something that I like, or like, you know, like that's the dessert that I like there. So yeah. Have I ever tried carne asada fries? No, I have not, but it sounds delicious, so I definitely need to. Do I prefer piercings or tattoos? Tattoos. Skydive or bungee jump? Oh, I don't know, man. Those are both like really rough for me. Maybe skydive. I don't know. I just feel like maybe the experience, like I'd be scared either way, but I feel like maybe the experience of skydiving would be like more enjoyable to me. So, would I rather be able to read minds or be invincible? Read minds. That's something I've always wanted to be able to do. I'm just like, I don't know, you guys. I just obsess over like what everybody's thinking, and I just like want to know. I just have to know. So, yeah, I definitely like want to be able to read minds. Would I like to change my career in the future? I mean, I'm happy doing YouTube. I am. But it's not like obviously my full-time job. My full-time job, I mean, yeah, I complain about it, but I enjoy it. I'm lucky to be where I am in the company. I am grateful. So, I mean, for right now, I mean, maybe one day I'll want to, like, do something different, but for right now, I'm pretty content with where I am. So, where do I shop for clothes? You guys, I have clothes that I've literally had forever. I have no idea where they've come from. And the thing is, too, a lot of the things that I wear are just like big, like, t-shirts, sweatshirts. I don't buy any, like, nicer looking clothes. That's just, like, what I'm comfortable in at this point. It's just what I like to wear. So, half my clothes I don't even know where they came from, and the other half are just, like, Target or something, just to get, like, regular, like, sweatshirts. Nothing crazy, nothing special. If I had a last meal, what would it be? The foods that I listed earlier. Chinese food, fried chicken, and chicken broccoli alfredo. I'd want it all. Let's see. I'm just looking. It's like the same question, so I'm trying to go through. Hobbies. So I've really been like trying to get back into reading and painting. So I have done a couple paintings. Maybe I'll show them to you. But I've been trying to do that just to, like, you know, keep myself occupied, you know, take up new things. Best thing that's happened in 2020. So, I mean, I feel like this year's been absolutely crazy. And, you know, I'm thankful. Honestly, at the end of the day, I'm thankful for the platform I have. This quarantine has really, like, showed me so many other channels because I just have more time on my hands. You know what I mean? Like, not like I was, like, living it up before quarantine. But I feel like I have more time on my hands to, like, sit down and actually watch a lot of mukbangs. You know, engage with, like, the community, engage with you guys. So, honestly, that's probably, like, the best thing that's come out of this. It's just, like, how much time I've been able to dedicate to YouTube. So, would I ever make, like, a personal YouTube channel for vlogs and stuff? Honestly, probably not. Only because, you guys, I really, like, don't do anything in my life. And I know, I've talked about this in the video, and everybody, you know, we all have boring lives. But I just don't feel like I have anything that's, like, worth showing, you know? I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. What's my type? I just really like someone who has, like, a good sense of humor, who's very, like, yeah, I like good sense of humor. I like someone who's not very, like, judgy. I just can't deal with people who just, like I said before, like, pet peeves or, you know, things that, like, drive me crazy about people. I just don't like people who, like, walk around thinking that they're just better than everybody, because that's just no fun, you know? Everybody's got their quirks, and I just want someone who can, like, make me laugh, and someone who's really, like, why is it so hard to describe the type of person that I would want to be with? It's so bizarre. I don't know why I have a hard time doing that. I mean, it's really not difficult. And it's not complicated. Just be cool, be chill, be honest, be fun, be funny. You know? I don't know. I'm pretty, like, laid back, you know? I don't need anything crazy. Trying to look. How long have I been doing YouTube? A little over a year. January 5th was my 1 year. So it's been like a year and a month, 2 months. Am I in college? I'm not in college. I went to college for 1 year, and I was going for psychology. I was gonna major in psychology, but yeah, I dropped out. I'm trying to look. favorite mukbangers to watch. There's a few. I'm going to try to list as many as I can that I can think of. So Kaden Reese does stuff. Kalish Eat and Greet. Sea Vibes. Keep It Spicy ASMR. ASMR Brit Eats. Munchie Mama. Eating with Kimmy. I'm trying to think. Vanessa, if you guys know Vanessa White Randomness. She also has a randomness channel for mukbangs too. So there's a few, honestly. I'm trying to like, there's so many. I'm trying to like make sure. There's a lot. If I didn't include you, don't think that I don't love you, because I do. There's just a lot to try to like think of and remember. Because I'm telling you, like, since I've been able to like engage with you guys more, it's been so much fun, like, and crazy to like find so many new channels and stuff. So I've really been finding a lot of new channels. So there's just like way too many to list. I'm trying to look. Do you have any regrets in life? I do. I probably won't talk about them, at least not right now, because there are things that I still like really struggle with talking about. But maybe one day I'll tell you guys about them, but I do. The first place I'd want to travel after COVID, Maine, Old Orchard Beach, Portland, Saco, that area. I literally need it now. Best and worst memories from high school. You guys, I think the best ones, I don't even know if there's a specific one, but I think the best ones were just like when I was actually able to have my friends and hang out with my friends. The worst memories were pretty much everything else. I went through a lot in high school, and I'm not even being like, oh, poor me, you know? High school was tough. I just dealt with a lot, you know? So, high school was not great. We'll leave it at that. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live and why? Honestly, probably Maine. It feels like home away from home, you know? I love, like, just, like, the atmosphere there. I love the people there. I just love it there. I just do. It just gives me a good feeling. So, my first job, what was it like? My first job, I worked at Subway, and it was awful. I literally hated it. The management was terrible. The people that I worked with were okay, but, like, management was awful. Actually awful. It was so bad, and I got such, like, bad anxiety going that every single time before my shift, before I had to leave, I would cry. Like, cry my eyes out because I had to go to work. It was awful. So, yeah, definitely would never work there again. My favorite... What? I can't read. My favorite ice cream. So, my favorite ice cream depends, honestly, on the brand. If it's Ben & Jerry's, I really like the brownie batter core one. I really like that one. I'm trying to think. I'm not, like, a big ice cream person in general. I just don't eat a lot of ice cream. But it's probably my favorite. Is the brownie batter core one from Ben & Jerry's. If you were not doing mukbangs, what would you be doing? Probably not a whole lot. And no, I mean, like I was talking about, you know, like, I am trying to get into other things, like back into reading and painting. I just want to have more hobbies to like occupy my time, because what happens with me is like if I get bored, I just start eating, and I don't want to do that. I kind of want to like kick that habit away. So I've just been trying to like, you know, keep myself occupied. So probably one of those things. I want to learn sign language. It's really fascinating to me. I think it's an awesome tool to have, like, to be able to do that. And I feel like there are definitely times where it would be useful to know, you know, if that's the only way that someone else can communicate, you can communicate to them. If you're like in an emergency situation and for some reason you can't talk or whatever, I feel like there's a lot of uses for sign language. So I'd love to learn to like use sign. So I might look into doing that too. I feel like all the other questions are pretty much the same. Oh, Hannah asked if I like the Chipotle queso or Applebee's queso. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That one's really tough. I feel, from what I remember, Buffalo Wild Wings has the best queso to me, personally. But between Applebee's and Chipotle, oh, that's hard. It might be Chipotle. It might be. I'm gonna have to try them both, like, together to see, because I really can't remember. I'm feeling like I'm leaning towards Chipotle, but don't quote me on it. I'll have to try them both. So I live in an apartment. I don't live in a house. It's just a pretty spacious apartment. I don't live alone. I live in Massachusetts. I don't know if I told you guys that already. My dream job when I was a child, I wanted to be a singer. Well, actually, first, I wanted to be a teacher. Then I wanted to be an English teacher specifically. You know, and like my entire life, I always thought that I would become a singer, a musician too. You know, I thought I was gonna live that lifestyle. At this point, I don't know, man. I kind of just like go with what comes to me. I've been at my job for the last 6 years, so I don't know. I'm pretty content, you know. I mean, sure, things can be better, but I'm content with where I am. Have I ever been in a fight? A fist fight? Yes, I have. I'll tell you guys about that in like a different story time, because I don't want to tack it onto this video, because this video is already going to be really long. But yes, I have. I've been in a few. There's one specifically that cracks me up every time, so I'll definitely tell you guys about that one soon. But yeah. Have mukbangs changed my eating habits? So the thing is, it's hard because I do try to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes I fall out of that routine because sometimes I just feel like really overwhelmed and it's hard for me to keep up with my posts. And it's hard for me to like think of what to film. So I feel like, I don't know if it's like changed my eating habits. I think maybe, yeah, I think I've just kind of tried to like alter like when I eat, or, you know, oh, like I'm gonna eat this amount for a mukbang, so the rest of the day I'll probably take it easy. You know, or like if I'm gonna have a smaller meal, I'll try to like space out like fruits, vegetables, protein. Like I try to like make sure that I get all my food groups in. So I feel like in that sense it's probably changed. I feel like it's definitely easy to increase the quantity and decrease the quality, like you said. Yeah. And I can't say that I'm not guilty of that. It's just like, I don't know. It's hard. It is really hard to find a balance and not try to like push the limit and do more, you know, and so like maintain your health. It is hard. So, yeah. I mean, I just feel like it's something that every mukbanger pretty much has to work on, I guess. If they care to work on it. I mean, I guess some of them don't. They just eat whatever, whenever, don't care. But yeah. I do have to be mindful of that. And I should probably be more mindful of that, honestly. But yeah. Do I have any kids? No. Do I like sports? Yeah. I like football. Baseball's cool. Basketball's alright. I'm not a big, like, I don't know. I mean, I, like, watch them, like, casually. You know, I'll watch them. When I was in school, I absolutely loved volleyball. Like, I loved playing volleyball. So, like, playing sports, that's what I would do. But watching, yeah. I mean, I think football's probably my favorite to watch. This person asked me if I have any advice about coming out to your family. Honestly, it's hard. It's really hard to do something like that. And honestly, I feel like the only thing that I could really say is to really make sure that you're ready and comfortable to say it. It's going to be uncomfortable, you know, especially if you're really nervous or, you know, there's a lot of circumstances where it just, like, isn't, you know, it's not going to go well. But you just have to know that, like, it's your time to say something, you know what I mean? You have to be comfortable. Like, when you decide that you want to do it, you have to be comfortable in that decision and confident in that decision that you're going to tell someone. And honestly, I think you just kind of have to be prepared for the worst. Because fortunately, a lot of people do have situations where it goes a lot better than they expected, which is awesome. But then there are times where it goes a lot worse than expected, and that's just really hard to deal with. So I feel like just be confident in the conversation, going into the conversation, confident that that's the decision that you're making to tell someone this, and just be prepared that they may not like it, and it may not turn out the way that you want it to, or think it's going to, or it may be, you know, but I mean, that's kind of like the only advice I can offer, and that you're not alone, because there are so many people who have to experience the same thing and go through the same thing. So I wish you the best of luck if you do decide to come out. Would I ever do a mukbang with a fan? I don't know. I feel like I'm very weird about, like, filming in front of people. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'd be like, yeah, or film with someone, but I feel like I'm just very awkward. So I don't know. Potentially, but I'm very awkward and probably wouldn't be for a while. I think I got through all the ones. You guys, I'm trying to just, like, make sure that I go through any questions that I may have missed. My least favorite food dish. I absolutely hate shepherd's pie. Hate it. This one time, I ate way too much of it and I got sick. And now it's just like, I can't do it at all. Literally hate it. So yeah, that's my least favorite. My favorite drink, I really like juice. I really like cranberry juice and grape juice. I'm a big juice person. Trying to see. I think. And then I think the last one I had asked if like advice when you're going through like a hard breakup, when you've been with someone for a long time. Girl, I've been there. A lot of the relationships that I'm in, I've talked about this before too, the relationships that I'm in for a long time. So, honestly, that breakup that I had with like the most toxic person that I've talked about on my channel was really extremely hard for me. And I know that a lot of people think like, oh, well, that person was really toxic. Like, why would you, like, why would it be that hard for you? Like, it should be easy to get over. It's not. I feel like it's really hard to like just give up on someone that you really care about, no matter how hard, like how terrible they treat you. Unfortunately. I mean, she doesn't say anything about them being like toxic or abusive or whatever. So we're not gonna go there. I feel like in the process of trying to move on, it's best to probably not try to keep contact with that person as much. I just feel like when you're trying to heal and get over it, it's a lot harder to do that when that person is still like in your face and you're still like constantly communicating with that person. I feel like during that time, you really need to focus on yourself. You need to take care of yourself, your well-being, make sure that you're good, do things that you like to do. If you like to sing or paint or dance or sculpt or read or whatever you like to do, like focus on that. Do those things. And I think that over time, processing those feelings while you're doing things to like heal yourself, I really think that helps. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like in my experience, that's probably what has helped me, is just really trying to let go and move on and focus on things that I love and that I like, and that will, keep you distracted, or it'll keep you like pushing through and knowing that you're worth it. You don't need that. Someone that's not meant for you is not meant for you, and there's always going to be someone out there better for you, or and you got to be good enough for yourself. So yeah, I feel like that's my advice, is to just focus on you, do things that you enjoy. Don't constantly check up on that person, see what they're doing. You just got to worry about you right now, But yeah, you guys, I'm sorry if this video is really long. There was a lot of questions. I tried to get through as many of them as I could. If I missed any of them or skipped any of them, I'm so sorry. I was trying to like go through them and read them really quickly. But yeah, so I'm full. This video is already really long, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below for me. Share this video with your friends if you feel like it. And if you're not currently subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I post and upload. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.